All right, let's jump right in. We're talking about something really fascinating today, the Vaijanti Mala. Now, the name itself is powerful. It literally translates to victorious garland. And that just makes you stop and think, right?
I mean, a victorious garland? What does that even mean? How can a simple string of beads be victorious? What battles are we talking about here? Well, that's exactly what we're going to unpack. So, here's our game plan. We'll look at its origins and what that name really means. Then we'll explore it as a pathway to the divine, its connection to the cosmos, and finally, how you can actually harness its power. Let's do it. Okay, first things first, we've got to understand the basics. What exactly is this sacred object, and where does that incredible name come from? So at its most basic, the Vaijanti Mala is a sacred rosary. It has 108 beads, and they're made from the seeds of the Vaijanti plant. But, it's so much more than that. Its real power, its story, comes from its deep association with Lord Krishna and Vishnu. You'll often see them depicted wearing this exact garland. That's where the victorious part comes from. It's a symbol of divine triumph over, well, everything. All right, so we know what it is. Now for the really interesting part. What does it do? Let's move beyond the physical beads and get into its profound spiritual purpose. You can think of the Vaijanti Mala as a kind of spiritual multi-tool. Its main job? To purify your aura. That personal energy field around you. The idea is that by cleansing that energy, you can create a much clearer, stronger bond with the divine. It's almost like a bridge, connecting our everyday world to something much, much bigger. And the benefits are pretty amazing. They cover a lot of ground. We're talking about deepening your meditation for sure, but also providing this powerful protection from negativity, boosting your emotional and mental well-being, and even attracting things like health, a long life, and prosperity. It's really a holistic tool for well-being. And when you get right down to it, the whole point is to help quiet that constant chatter in your head. You know what I'm talking about. The belief is that the natural vibrations from these seeds help clear out the noise, paving the way for a real connection to higher states of consciousness. It's all about finding that mental clarity. Let's dig a little deeper into that idea of protection. This concept of a shield is absolutely key. It's what makes it a victorious garland, right? The victory here isn't just about big, epic battles. It's about winning the fight against those unseen negative forces, whether it's the evil eye, bad vibes, or just our own internal struggles. It's all about being able to pursue your path without interference. And this is where it gets really practical for our crazy modern lives. By calming the mind, it's directly taking on things we all deal with: stress, anxiety, that feeling of restlessness. And what you get isn't just a moment of peace. It's a renewed sense of confidence, of emotional balance. It's pretty incredible, right? An ancient tool, solving very, very modern problems. So we've talked a lot about the inner world, right? Inner peace, mental clarity. But that's only half the story. Now we're going to look outward, to the cosmos, because this mala has some seriously powerful astrological connections. So in Vedic astrology, it's not just a general good luck charm. Oh no, it has very specific planetary friends. It's super strongly linked to Jupiter, that's Guru, and Venus or Shukra. And if you know anything about astrology, you know these are two of the best planets to have on your side. We're talking wisdom, love, wealth, all the good stuff. And this is where you see its two-pronged approach. It plays both offense and defense. On the defensive side, it's believed to help mitigate the tough stuff, like the adverse influence from a challenging planet like Saturn, especially during those really difficult periods like Sati. But on the offensive side, it's an amplifier. It cranks up the volume on all those positive energies to help bring in professional success and material abundance. So what does this actually look like in real life? Well, people turn to it as an astrological remedy for some really specific challenges. Things like hitting a wall in your business or career, or maybe delays in marriage or just constant relationship issues. Even health problems that seem to be tied to your planetary chart. It's seen as this powerful way to kind of recalibrate the cosmic energies and get them working for you instead of against you. Okay, so we've got the spiritual side and the astrological side. Now let's bring it all home. How do you actually use this thing? Let's get into the practical wisdom. All right, here's a really important tip if you're thinking of using one. To really tap into its full potential, you want to energize it at the right time. Thursdays are a big one, since that's Jupiter's day, making it an ideal time. And of course, Krishna Janmashtami, Lord Krishna's birthday, that is an absolutely prime, supremely powerful time to align with its energy. So when you look at the whole picture, that idea of victory really comes from two places. You've got the spiritual victory, That's all about achieving inner peace and that divine connection. And then you have the astrological victory, harmonizing with the cosmos to get past all those external roadblocks. Put them together, and you've got this incredible holistic sense of triumph.
And that really leaves us with something to think about, doesn't it? I mean, in our modern world, we're so obsessed with the hustle, with external achievement. So what can we learn from an ancient tradition that defines victory as a blend of inner peace and cosmic balance? It's a fascinating question to consider. Thank you for joining me for this explainer.